good evening to everybody, and welcome to Queen's Table with myself, Dion John. It is a very special Queen's Table for me this evening because I am joined, as you can see, by my beautiful sister queens. How are you all? Hi. It's so good to see you all. It's quite strange having 4 people on instead of 2. I quite like it. So we're going to have a little chat tonight to each and every one of this year's Atlantic Queens, including myself. So we're going to start off by asking everybody all about their crowning moments. So we'll start off with Emily. How did you feel when you got crowned last year as Teen Atlantic UK?
I remember in my crowning moment, I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't real. Like, I obviously got in the top 2 and I was holding hands. I was thinking, you know, when you just can hear in your head someone's name being called? I was like, oh, it's going to be the other girl, it's going to be the other girl. And then when it was my name, I was like, I think I just put my hands to my mouth. I was like, oh my God, like this doesn't feel real. And it still doesn't feel real to this day. I don't know, it's so overwhelming. And like, it's just when your hard work pays off, it's like really, I don't know, it makes you feel so good inside.
It certainly does, doesn't it? It is just such an overwhelming feeling, that's for sure. So we'll move on to Alice. How did you feel in your crowning moment?
I still get a bit giddy, like as soon as I talk about your crowning moment. I'm like, I watched the video of it off the live stream for like every day for like the first 2 months, and then like I've watched it quite often since then. I still get like goosebumps, like as if it's happening again, but I'm not going to be the winner. It's a bit strange, but I absolutely I just still can't believe it, and I want to do it all again.
Yeah, no, I completely get that. I know what you mean about the goosebumps by watching it back. It is cool, isn't it? It's one of those things. So, it just seems like so long ago, but such a short time ago as well. It is really, really strange. Yeah. So, Jamelia, how did you feel with that crowning moment?
I was absolutely shocked when I was literally standing there, similar to Emily, like holding hands. You're literally just like, oh my goodness, is this actually happening right now? And all I could literally think about was, you know what am I going to eat after this? Just the whole night flying by, and I was like, I'm going to have a burger after this. You're like trying to distract yourself from what's happening because it just like the whole night went so quick. But yeah, I was literally like, when they announced like my name, I was like, what? And I think like in the video, I've watched the playback as well. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what? It's me. And it feels insane. Like, it's so amazing.
Yeah, what was everyone else's food of choice, by the way, after? I know mine was pizza. What did everyone go for?
I literally had no choice because there was nothing open by the time we got back to the hotel.
I think we managed to find some pizza that we ordered about 2 o'clock in the morning. I think that was how it went, but it was absolutely amazing, wasn't it? I remember my crowning moment being a bit the same from bits of all of you, actually. It's like I still watch it now and I was literally sobbing and shaking, but it's all a blur because I just couldn't quite believe it. You know, it was just one of those moments I think I'll treasure for life. And the crowning pictures are brilliant. I've got one on the wall now, so it's all good.
Me too.
Really, yeah, it's fabulous. So we've each had quite a busy year because we've all been out and about doing things. So starting with you, Emily, what's the highlights from this year for you?
I think definitely going to the Ritz. I've never been before, and that was it's such an experience. And I don't know, it's just like something I probably won't ever do again. But that whole day with everyone in London, it was just so lovely to like all get to know each other even more as well. And then, of course, like going to other pageants, I love meeting new people. And then when you go in as a queen, I don't know, it's just like you feel more comfortable talking to different people that you probably wouldn't have done.
That's cool. Alice, what about you?
I've tried to write a few down because I was just like, I can't choose. Like, everything's amazing. But I agree with Emily. Like, obviously, this is the time that we've all spent together, like bonding and getting to know each other has been amazing. The Ritz, massive highlight. I loved it when we all went to Bournemouth and went to Dress Devotion. And it's also been equally as lovely getting to know Romy as well along the journey too. But yeah, lots of other highlights, like Emily said, like going to pageants. I've judged at pageants, seeing some of my other friends get crowned, and yeah, going to photo shoots. I've done 2 Sean shoots and they've been amazing. I can't choose.
Lots and lots of fun things, definitely. What about you, Jamelia?
I think definitely the day at the Ritz was so unforgettable. I think that was such a fun day with you girls, and also when we went to Dress Devotion, and then also like had like the sandwiches by like the seaside. I thought that was really lovely. But similar as well to you girls, where you just like you're able to like go out and inspire other girls to join like the Atlantic system, and then just tell them like what's so amazing about everything. And then also doing like the charity work as well, like meeting all sorts of people, because like when you're like out in your sash town, everyone's like, oh my god, like what's this Atlantic? So you get to like talk about it a bit more like in your communities.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, because it's really, really nice, isn't it, when you're representing the system and they do ask about it, and you can tell them all about Atlantic and what it represents. You know, I often talk about what the pageant represents, like the waves of making waves and pageantry and things like that. But I think the highlights for me this year is definitely leading the Taunton Pride flag. That was absolutely incredible through our the town centre, and switching on the Christmas lights, being part of that amazing thing. But again, you know, the things we've done as Queens with Romy, the dress trip up to the dress shop, and also the Ritz and things like that, and Winter Wonderland, even though it was absolutely chucking it down, wasn't it, girls?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think another moment for me though is definitely when Deborah Meaden straightened my crown at Taunton Law Enforcement Day. That was a moment that I don't think I'll ever forget this year. So let's have a little chat about your platform. So we'll start with Emily.
Yeah, so my platform that I've created like when I become a queen was a positive growth one, because I look back at my like first ever finalist picture and I think, wow, I've grown so much in myself, not only like appearance wise but mentally. I've grown into such a better person, and I just really wanted to like inspire people to look at their own personal growth and not just dwell on what's happening right now and think about the future and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's lovely. What about you, Alice?
My platform features around bereavement in relation to mental health. So I started this obviously well as a finalist, and then it's something I've continued throughout my reign. I started doing some podcasts. So that's something I've kind of parked for now, but we'll be picking back up after handover. I've done my campaigns, which was Pet Power. So I did that last year, and then I've just done it this year as well. And yeah, just basically raising as much awareness as I can for people that are going through bereavement and how it affects their mental health, because it's something that I was personally affected by. And I think that by sharing my story, if I can help at least one person, then that makes me feel better and know that I've done some good from a bad situation as well.
Yeah, it's a very important platform. They all are, so it's fabulous. What about you, Jamelia?
So my platform is a bit similar to Alice's. So I lost my dad 2020, and I wanted to make that like a big part of like my pageant like platform and journey as well, because he was like such an inspiration and a rock in everything that I did. And like losing him, I really like had to lean on Cruse Bereavement Care as like the charity who provided like so much help during that tough time. So my platform basically is more about like making people aware of like the charities that are out there that can help you, and I've also been fundraising throughout the year for them. So I've got one more big fundraiser to go for them, and then I hand over.
Oh, well, we did actually do. It's a very, very important topic, bereavement, because we've been through it quite badly. A few of us have. And where could people find your podcast that we did on that, Alice? Because we did do that a while ago.
We did, didn't we? So we did that, quite a while ago now. You can find it on Spotify. So it's Lost But Not Losing, Let's Talk About. And if you're struggling to find it, you can also find it through Instagram as well. And my handle is @lost.butnotlosing.
Oh, that's fabulous. So going on to my platform, I've actually got a new platform, which is Mind to Music, which is brilliant. Sometimes say music to mind. It is all about the benefits of music and your mental health. And also I'm going to be supporting a new charity, which I'm going to announce very, very soon, which supports vulnerable adults and children with musical therapy. I decided to do this platform and launch it because of Pageant's Got Talent. I've done a charity single for Mind and the Christie. And also I'm a singer-songwriter, and I've just just started radio, so it's all blending in really, really well for me. So I've got an exciting new platform, which I'll talk more about in the future. So it's all exciting, isn't it? So yes. So going on to that Ritz trip, I'm going to go back because I have actually got some photos I can put up. It was fabulous. I mean, the sandwich bit was a good bit. So here
So
is
many sandwiches.
yes. I mean, what did that guy even say? He come over and he said something about
I know.
sandwiches.
He
And
sounded
we're all like, yes.
We were all like, yes.
It was brilliant. So this is us at the table where we did have this beautiful meal. I don't think, I mean, I could hardly get back on the train after eating all those cakes and sandwiches. We did have the most loveliest tea. I think I had a chocolate mint tea there, which was really, really nice. And it was just so great to spend time with you girls, and just being around the Ritz in general. The whole building is absolutely spectacular. And here's another photo of us by the grand piano there, which is fabulous. So there's some incredible memories there. It does look like my crown's lit up though.
Yeah, it does.
I like the crown
Halo.
on it. So, but I mean, this is the thing about Atlantic. I mean, we've been so spoilt. The prize packages for Atlantic have been incredible, haven't they? We've had that beautiful journey to the Ritz and also Winter Wonderland, which was very, very wet though, but we managed to get through it, didn't we? We were running around. So
Yeah.
it was really, really good. And obviously, trips to Dress Devotion have been fantastic as well, which is Romy's shop where you can find some fantastic gowns. So did everyone choose their winning gown now?
Yeah.
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 Ooh, I'm still deciding.
Are you
Oh,
still
yeah.
deciding? I love it. Because there's one to go. But I still think it's brilliant because we've got so many memories. I mean, when we took the sun hats that we had as a prize as well, and they were all nearly blowing off down the beach, and we had so much fun. I mean, it's going to be very, very sad when we do hand over, but it has gone round. It's come round so quickly, hasn't it? So we're going to go on to Emily now, because Emily, you are handing over earlier than us. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, I don't know what to say to this. I don't know how to feel either. I don't know when my handover video is going out, but I have filmed it, and it feels like surreal. Like, it don't feel like it's happening, but when that video is posted, I'll be like, but I always know that I'll have you three there for me, as well as Romy. Like, you're just part of my life now. You can't get rid of me.
No, we will be Sister Queens for life. But yes, I feel emotional already. It's just like, I will say this to anybody watching though. What bit of advice would you give if you are lucky enough to win a title like this, which is just incredible? Just take every moment in the year, because how fast does it go? It just has gone so quickly. I can't believe it's only a few months till we hand over and Emily hands over. Is it next week? It is, isn't it?
I think it's next week. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm lost with the dates. It's like nearly halfway through February already. I'm like, but it's such an incredible opportunity, and we have the most amazing director, and it has been an incredible year, and we will be Sister Queens for life. But how are you feeling about crowning the new queens? Are you excited about that? So we've got to crown the new queens in April. So it's very exciting. And also there's a different pageant on the night as well. So it's 2 pageants in one. So I am looking forward to that. What's everyone's thoughts on that? I shall show everyone watching now. You can get tickets now. It's on Saturday, the 15th of April, 2023 at the Ratlet Centre. And you've also got Miss Incontinental as well. So it's going to be a really exciting night. So how's everyone feeling for it?
Excited, but also really sad.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, it is exciting, but very but it's going to be quite interesting having 2 pageants in one night, don't you think?
I think that's going to be so good, because it just makes I guess the night just even more magical, where you've got all these titles that are going all in one evening, all the pageant community coming together. I think it's going to be so exciting.
Yeah, I really do love it when pageants, the pageant community comes together and everyone's supporting each other. So we were at Yemi at the weekend, weren't we, Emily? And that was fantastic. It was very emotional, but I didn't realise how emotional handovers are. I was trying to forget about that, and I was literally watching everyone else was like, "Oh, can you pass me the tissue?" So I don't know what I'm going to be like in April, definitely. But it's so nice when everyone's supporting each other, and I think us as queens, I feel like me personally, I've had so much support from the pageant community and everyone around. How have you thought yourselves?
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, is there anything else you want to add, or should we all do a dance? We can all do a little dance.
We're all gonna have to do that at finals again. So let's do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's got to be done. So, no, it's been absolutely incredible talking to you three, and obviously, like, we will have to catch up again very soon. Well, we will do. And like, I don't know what your next pageant is, but we will be meeting up before Atlantic, definitely. And Emily, I wish you all the best from Pageant Labs and everybody else for your handover. So thank you so much, then, ladies. Bye-bye.
Bye.